you've been studying your target language and now you are burned out and you don't feel like it anymore. Watch this video till the end because I'm gonna show you how to keep going even when you are burned out. So first of all, I just wanted to let you know that feeling burned out or drained is absolutely normal, and most language learners go through this, including myself. So there is nothing wrong with you. It's a phase that we go through as human beings. I'm not talking about language learning. It could be something like work, working out. I don't know, anything you're doing in your life. Sometimes you want to do it, but you don't have the energy to do it, if that makes sense. So it's something normal, and most of the people, go through it. So it's okay. Now, let's talk about how you can still stay in touch with the language even if you are drained and burned out. So here's what you need to do. You need to stay in touch with the language, but simultaneously you need to give yourself some rest and unwind. And that could be by listening to the language, watching a movie like in your target language, listening to a podcast, like just listen to the language and leave it in the background, okay? And do not make extra effort or do so many things because like you have lack of energy. So as I said, you need to stay in touch with the language, and do something with the language, but at the same time, I'm not gonna say like leave the language completely. No, like do something with the language and just give yourself some rest and relax. Because if you don't relax and like unwind, it's gonna be super hard for you to recharge and gain that energy back and continue with your target language. So it's really, really important that you recharge and you come back stronger. Also, when it comes to speaking, I know that you're super exhausted right now and you really cannot stand speaking with someone in your target language, but I don't want you to push yourself too hard, but at least try to maintain that speaking part. So, for example, instead of speaking every day or practicing your target language every day, maybe you can reduce it a little bit, or maybe speaking for 10 minutes, only 10 minutes with a native speaker or with yourself, with ChatGPT, whatever you want. Just try to maintain that speaking part. And again, do not push yourself too hard. Even if you cannot do this today, you can do it tomorrow, can try next week. Whenever you feel ready and you want to do that, you can go ahead and, as I said, try to maintain that speaking part. In addition to feeling burned out and drained, usually you start feeling guilty for not being productive. And personally, I hate this feeling because like right now I'm extremely drained and exhausted, and maybe I don't want to do anything with the language, but because I'm not doing something with the language, I feel guilty and bad for that. So that's a trap. Do not fall for it, guys. And just, as I said, we're not going to leave the language completely. We're gonna do something with the language, but at the same time recharge and just prepare for our next adventure. That's what we can do. So just take it easy, and do what you can do at the moment. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this video helps you keep going when you are drained. And just remember, do not leave the language completely. Just take a break, recharge, and come back stronger. I will see you in the next one. Take care and bye.